guys! So, you know that feeling you have when you're about to graduate high school, or if you're not in high school, middle school, and that feeling, that really stressful, painful feeling of not knowing what to do with your life? Well, I'm about to graduate university and I still don't have any clue what I want to do with my life. And I have 3 months to figure it out. Uh, One thing's for sure, I don't want to be a historian. I study history at university, if you didn't know. And I don't want to become a history teacher or anything to do with history. It took me probably like a year and a half into my degree, my bachelor degree, before I realized that. Thing is, I'm so stubborn and I really wanted to finish what I've started, so here I am, 3 years after, about to get a degree that I'm not going to need because I'm an idiot. But so I have been struggling with this for the last like 6 months because I don't know what I want to do, and I'm at that age where you're supposed to know, and I'm not closer to figuring it out than I was when I graduated high school. That's a really, really weird, stressful feeling, and it's been driving me crazy. But I've been thinking a lot about it. Like, should I try to work for a year? Should I continue school? And I've actually kind of figured it out right now, which I'm really happy about, but it's also really stressful. I've decided that I am gonna continue university. But I'm gonna completely switch everything up. First of all, I don't want to go to college in Norway, and I want to completely switch my major. Is that what it's called? As I said, I study history now. I want to go into film and TV production because that's what I want to do, and if I don't go to school for it, I'm definitely never ever gonna end up in that field. And as I said, I want to do it abroad simply because there is not a big film production industry or TV production industry in Norway, which is really annoying because I want to do it and I would love to be able to stay where I am right now, in this apartment, which I live in for free, which is why I want to stay here. It's also like close to where I live. I'm very comfortable here, and that's also one of the reasons why I want to get out, because I get too comfortable and I don't like that. I like change, I like being in new places. But yeah, so I've pretty much decided that I'm gonna apply for a school in Wales, in Cardiff, which is a city that I love. As you know, if you've seen my videos, I posted a video right before Christmas. I went to Wales. The reason why I went there, I didn't tell you guys. I went there to go to an open day, and I figured out that this school was pretty much everything I want. So I'm gonna apply to film TV production school. Other than that, not a lot has been going on. As I said, I'm on my final semester, so I have my bachelor's assignment kind of starting up right now. I'm such a nerd. As I said, I study history, and in some like weird twist of events, I'm gonna write my bachelor's degree in my bachelor's thesis, or whatever it's called. Sorry, it's like 2 in the morning. My English is not working very well. I'm gonna write my assignments about musicals. Yeah, as I said, history, yeah, it's interesting. I love learning about history, but musicals, man, so much cooler. So I just had my kind of guidance session, and I started talking to this teacher, and she said, well, here's a list of like musicals you could look into. And on the list I saw the musical How to Succeed in Business Without Really Trying. I was like, I'm gonna choose that one, I choose you! I once flew to New York to see the opening of How to Succeed in Business when Darren Criss took over from Daniel Radcliffe. So I've seen How to Succeed on Broadway, and I really love it, but it was kind of a spur of the moment thing, and I can't change my mind now. So I'm gonna write about how to succeed in business without really trying. So that should be interesting. I don't really know anything about it much, except that it's awesome. What's this paper? Oh, that's the thing I wrote this morning. I wrote a paper this morning. As any other normal, university students, you don't really do much before, like, right before you're supposed to. And I do this thing which is like really, really bad. I push myself to see how close to the deadline I can get. And I'm not even kidding. I know people are like, oh, I'm gonna pull an all-nighter. I literally wait till like 4 in the morning when the paper's due at like 8. And I leg it so fucking hard that I'm like, yeah. But the thing is, like, every time I work really hard on a paper, I get a bad grade. Every time I do like an all-nighter and just give it in, I get a good grade. It's like the worst, best thing. And it's taught me to not care. I'm taking women's history, which is very good. I was kind of worried when I kind of signed up for this class because I am a feminist, but I'm not as vocal about it as a lot of other people are. And I was terrified that this class was gonna be like all discussions and stuff, because I hate speaking in class. I don't know if you guys can understand that. I mean, some people love speaking in class, but especially in classes where, again, this is women's history, so it's a lot about opinions, and obviously I'm pro women, but it's just like every time every time anyone speaks in this class, another person attacks them, and everything turns into this mumble jumble that's just really scary, and I don't like it. Scary. I'm not good in discussions. I'm the kind of person that will, if you attack me, or not attack me, but if you say that my opinion is wrong, when I've finally, like, had the guts to share my opinion, it makes me cry. It's a really good class because I'm learning things that I, should think more about, and things I take for granted, so it's really good. And every time somebody talks to me or comes with a how do you say that word? Misogynist? When someone makes like jokes about women should be in the kitchen, all of that, I have a lot of ammunition after, reading my textbooks. So yeah, I'm sorry, this video is kind of BS, but I don't know, it's a big part of my life, and I felt like I just needed to get that out. And yeah, I guess I'll see you soon. Let me know if you're also like completely stressed out about stuff in life and all of that. Alright.